Hey everybody, thanks for watching, and just a quick reminder that today is the final day for the lifetime membership sale. Definitely take advantage. Appreciate the support from everybody who has taken advantage. And to answer a couple questions, yes, Merkabah Academy will have actual classes and courses. That's part of the bigger platform I was talking about that's coming. It's going to have actual courses, classes, tests, quiz, the whole nine. Almost like Khan Academy, if you know what that is. One of the goals of Merkabah Academy is to actually really get people to understand our true history, our ancestry, and everything that's being hidden from us and not taught to us in school. So what Merkabah Academy is going to bring is that platform where you can actually take the classes and learn about everything I speak about, true history. And, you know, a lot of people don't have the knowledge or don't know how to convey this type of information to their children. So Merkabah Academy will definitely cater to kids, so you can actually send them online and get them to learn this information and get them to understand true history and what we talk about in the conscious community as far as our true ancestry and what they really need to know. That's not being taught in classes. There's a lot of information that's being kept from us, of course. It's a lot of hidden accomplishments and things that we need to really understand and really think about, you know, as far as the future and what's going to be known about our true past, because I really don't believe a lot of this stuff is going to be taught or taught correctly. So we have to, you know, really start putting this information out and put it into the minds of our children, who's going to carry this stuff into the future for us. So yes, it's definitely going to be courses, definitely going to be a big, academic feel to the whole platform that's going to be coming. And yeah, also we're about a week and a half away from books. Finally, I've been waiting just like you guys have. So as I said, I definitely took an easier route to get most of the books, and definitely about a week and a half away, you guys should start receiving books. The rest of the people who haven't received them, and there's going to be probably the rest of the books that wasn't reserved is going to go on sale probably a week or two after that. But I'm going to reserve a few books because I'm trying to, you know, get it to where I can have more than 5,000. So I'm working on that process. I'm contractually obligated to only produce 5,000 right now. Long story. The next one, I know what to do. I know the process now, and understanding the process, I know what to do and what ways to go as far as the next books that's coming up. So definitely learn from this experience, and that's basically life. I'm going to lose a lot of money on it, but the next one I'll definitely make up for that. But also the timeline on Merkabah Academy, a lot of you guys can see now that if you are paid or free subscriber or member, you guys can have access to the timeline now. We've been working on that, so everybody has access to the timeline. Definitely register and get on there. There's a lot of people on there right now, and the timeline is open to everybody, so definitely register and check it out. But I want to get into this video. So of course by now you heard about Jay-Z and Roc Nation's whole deal with the NFL and what that whole thing is about. So of course a lot of people is going to look at it and say, you know, definitely raise the eyebrows, since Jay-Z was one of the most outspoken people, well, not the most, but one of the outspoken people about the whole Colin Kaepernick thing. And he put in his 2 cents and talked about it, rapped about it. So a lot of people raising eyebrows when they see him, you know, strike a deal with the NFL. So again, I don't understand why people are surprised. Jay-Z sold out a long time ago, and if you are conscious, you understand that. So you don't get to, you know, be with Bill Gates and Warren Buffett and everything he's been doing, and you not one of them, or you're not in with them. You're already seeing the picture surface of Jay-Z. He's definitely a Mason. He's definitely in, and you don't get to become a billionaire if you're not in with these guys in that capacity as far as hip hop. So we know he's one of the dudes. So, you know, it's called the Bole. And the Bole is definitely filled with black sellouts. And that's their job, to basically guard the power and protect the power these white people have over us. And Jay-Z is one of those members, as well as most of these black celebrities you see. So one, you just got to put together the events. It's a series of events that took place. You have Meek Mill. You know, he's been advocating for, you know, social justice and everything that's been happening with the criminal justice system. He has the whole special that's out right now on Amazon. Everybody's been watching it and raving about it. True story. Now, whenever they show us something, as I said, whenever they put something out, it's for them. You know, they're never going to put something out that's going to really help us. And even though the story is about something we can all relate to, you have to look at the aspect of it that's going to be geared towards deceiving you as well, because these people don't give a damn about us, and people who think they do because they're putting out specials and this and that, you're still lost. So the series of events you have, okay, Meek Mill, he was arrested and everything like that. It's been blown up in the media all crazy. And recently you have Meek Mill, who signed a label deal with Roc Nation. So he already was with Roc Nation, but now he signed a label deal with Roc Nation, which is huge for dream chasers. And we understand the label deal. But Meek Mill has been with Robert Kraft, as we know, NFL owner. He's been around the owners. He's been around, you know, major people in the sports world ever since all that. And then, you know, sign up with Jay-Z and Roc Nation. So it's not out of left field to understand that whole connection with Meek Mill and then being around these guys. And then all of a sudden this deal with the NFL. And we got to stay tuned to see what is the truth in all of that. But it's definitely not something that's just going to benefit the black community outright. And my issue with the whole thing is, what's wrong with people? Like, what the fuck does the NFL have to do with social injustice? Why is the NFL the platform for social injustice? Like, why are we coming to them to get, you know, to get rectified about the situation, about police brutality, about cop shoot? Why is the NFL involved? What's going on? That the NFL is the platform. So, of course, people are going to raise their eyebrow and say, well, Jay-Z getting money out of this. That's what it's about. We know about Malcolm Jenkins, who played for the Eagles, who was with the NFL coalition, and he sold out for that $89 million that went to what? Eric Reid, a player who started to kneel with Colin Kaepernick, came at Malcolm Jenkins last year about the whole deal. You know, Malcolm Jenkins was standing up and he was putting up the fist and everything, and then he got with the NFL and they put up that $89 million. Who knows how much he got of that or how that situation worked, but the money's supposed to have what to, you know, helping people, and, you know, a small amount of people got some money to maybe got some money to fix something that's, you know, not even part of the larger problem that supposed to be, you know, behind the whole kneeling in the first place. So that was looked at as a sellout. You know, Eric Reid, ESPN has reported that Eric Reid came out. I haven't seen the actual video, but I read the transcript. But he came out and he called Jay-Z a sellout, said he sold out for self-interest, and that it's really not right for him to say that we're past kneeling and everything like that, because the deal is like, for what? I mean, what is that going to do? We're supposed to believe that the NFL is now, you know, invested in social change, like this really going to benefit the overall process of, you know, taking care of the problem in the black community, and especially everything with police brutality. But, you know, again, my point is, what does the NFL have to do with this for real? When this is a government, you know, issue. This is something that the government's supposed to be taking care of, not the NFL, not football players. What the hell is Roc Nation, a rap company or what have you, have to do with social change? We talk about hip hop, which, as I talk about all the time, is responsible and largely responsible for a lot of the issues that's in the black community, a lot of the problems in the black community. You got rappers rapping about killing and disrespecting black women and, you know, black on black crime like crazy, but they supposed to be a part of the change to help the black community. I mean, it's like, it's a spit in our face when you really understand. So I know a lot of brainwashed people are going to be sitting up there like, well, you don't know what they're trying to do, man, and Jay-Z and Just Dickie, and because it's Jay-Z, and don't understand, you know, what's really behind the whole thing. And to even think that something's actually going to get done, or that this dude really want to help when he been had a chance. You know, when you reach that kind of status, when your words can change lives, when you can just really say, hey, black people, we need to start doing this, and really pound that issue, and it'll happen, and you don't. That tell you what side you on. I mean, Jay-Z and Beyonce, they reach and influence is large, and they can really change a lot of lives with what they talk about, but they choose not to, and there's a reason for that. Like I said, you don't get to go to the White House and shake Obama's hand repeatedly and perform at the halftime show, or even have the, you know, audacity to turn down a performance at the halftime show, you know, unless you wanted them, unless you in, plain and simple. And this is not going to benefit us No way. I mean, I don't understand how it can. But what's probably going to happen is you're probably going to see Meek Mill perform at Super Bowl halftime show. If not this one, then in the future, or Jay-Z or whoever that's on Rock Nation. You're going to see a lot of misdirection, a lot of stuff that seems like it's good and it's helping people out, and it's not. Y'all got to understand when these people are sellouts. I mean, I don't understand how people don't get it. You know, you had an interview, I'll put the link in the description, Max Kellerman and Stephen A. Smith talking about the whole situation. Of course, Stephen A., yeah, I knew Jay-Z for a long time, and, you know, I'm proud of this deal and this and that. And you have Max Kellerman, a white dude, come out and say, Jay-Z sold out. And he said it clear as day, Jay-Z sold out. You know, and he, white dude, basically expressed the truth about the situation while you have the black guy, Stephen A., tap dancing. And this is what's happening. You know, you seen the interview with Jay-Z, and this is basically what Jay-Z was doing. He was tap dancing around the question. He can't really get the answers out straight. And I know he understands how it's going to look to everybody else. But, you know, when you at that level, you don't care. When you at that status. But I woke up to a lot of emails about the situation, about this. And a lot of people have really good opinions and ideas about the situation. And you still got some people who just still don't want to let go of everything and look at everything as, you know, negative, bad, not good for us, sellouts. You know, it's the same type of people who still holding on to the Bible. You know, they want to be conscious, but they still holding on to that Bible just a little bit. They don't want to let it go. It's the same type of thing with this situation with hip hop and whole hip hop culture. People, you know, they hanging on to these celebrities and the fame, and they still posting them and still talking about these celebrities, and they still want to hang on to them. And y'all want to believe that these people are doing right. And it's hard for people to fathom that these people are doing us dirty, because, you know, they do good things sometimes and they say cool stuff. And a lot of people want to really want to, you know, hope that they're trying to help us out. It's the same issue with Barack Obama. A lot of people, because he's black and because he speaks so well and it sounds like he's really trying to do something, and people really wanted to believe in the guy, but the proof is, you know, in his actions. Actions speak louder than words. What did he do for us? What could he have done for us? He did nothing. Again, people are going to say, well, Barack Obama, his hands was tied because of Republicans. Bullshit. He had in his powers executive orders, as I talked about in that video. He has executive order power that Trump has used, Obama has used, but have not used to benefit black people, but to benefit gay, LGBT, but not black folks. So that tells you something right there. As I said before, they're not just going to simply pass some laws that's going to help us get out of this situation. That's going to help us pass them in wealth. That's going to help us pass them in power. They're not going to do it. So if you think that they're just going to somehow make the black community great and fix all the issues and the stranglehold and everything that they have on us, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. And if it's done, then it's done for their gain in the first place. They're going to benefit from it in some way, shape, or form. So we got to look at everything. And don't be surprised when you see celebrities come out and jump on this whole bandwagon, because that's their job. That's what they're supposed to do. They're in. Everybody talked about Kaepernick and the flag and disrespecting the troops, and a lot of people haven't really tackled the real issue that's plaguing the black community, and still have not. Jay-Z have not. What is the issue? What is the issue? People are not talking about that. And people are not talking about it because they know if you really start digging into the issue, one, it's going to offend a lot of powerful people. It's going to offend a lot of corporations. It's going to really dig in their pockets. It's really going to put a flashlight on the whole hip hop industry and show what it's really doing. So it's nowhere they're going to really dig into the issue. The issue that, one, the hip hop music is destroying us, destroying the black community. Two, that you have these corporations and companies benefiting off of that. And that the economic situation in the black community is the main reason why, you know, we have the poverty issue and why we have the crime issue and so on and so forth. So those things have to be addressed. And then how do you address them? How do we look at the fact that you have these corporations and companies making so much money off of us and not putting a dime back in the black community? Then you also have to look at the fact that, one, you have these celebrities and they're pushing these brands. Ever since the beginning, when you look at hip hop, we've seen hip hop artists push everything from Adidas and Nikes to, Gucci and Fendi. You know, all the major brands, Versace, Louis Vuitton. This is what hip hop artists push. They push these brands. You don't see them pushing a brand that, you know, it's black owned. that's up and coming, but has the same good quality and, same good designs. All you hear about is these rap artists pushing, major rich white brands. Nicki Minaj, all these artists always talking about major white brands that they push. Constantly we see these guys wearing these major white brands when they have the power to put on a black up and coming designer's brand and then make them blow up overnight. They have the power to do this, but they don't. Jay-Z has the power to wear the shoes or wear the clothes. P. Diddy has the power to wear the shoes or wear the clothes. All these black celebrities have the power to look at a black fashion designer that's up and coming, that has the same type of skills and quality, and say, wear this, and get them, blown up overnight. But they choose not to. They choose to promote these large corporations that's run by white people, and it's not benefiting us. We got to deal with the racism of a H&M and of a Gucci and of Burberry and so on and so forth that black people still buy and wear. We got to deal with that. Meanwhile, these black brands that's out here, these designers that's out here, they get no type of promotion. They get no help. So it's issues like this that is not being addressed, not going to be addressed, that should be addressed. That's part of the problem in the black community. But they're not going to talk about this stuff because it hurts, their friends. So it's up to you guys to choose, what to believe and what to follow. Conscious people understand what's going on and what this stuff is about. As I always say, I get it. I can see what's going on here, but it's stuff that you got to really look at and pay attention to, that, and never believe that these people are just going to do something to benefit us. I mean, we're talking about something that could really make a big change in the black community that can be done, in a week. If they really wanted to, they could really make social change if they wanted to. But the NFL is not going to be a part of that. The NFL has no power to go, make legislations, make laws to say, hey, fix this in the black community. Jay-Z's deal with the NFL is not going to stop the white KKK cop from killing another black person. It's not going to stop the scared white officer from shooting an unarmed black person. How is that going to stop anything? It's not going to put food on people's table and fix poverty in the black community. It's not going to help black businesses that should be open and should be promoted. Well, what's going on? Like, why do people fall for this stuff time after time? Election is coming up. People still falling, waiting for that, still talking about elections as if it's going to do something. You're going to see so-called conscious people soon with I voted buttons on, thinking that, same excuse. Oh, well, people died for our right to vote, so I'll go vote. It's bullshit. They died for the right to vote because they believed that it was actually going to do something. They believed their vote was actually going to be counted and actually benefit black people, and we have not seen that. So this is why I tell you guys, focus on yourself. Focus on your studies. Focus on learning. Focus on building yourself and building you. Focus on your education. Focus on your consciousness and meditation and so on and so forth. Don't get caught up in a lot of this stuff. It's a headache. It's going to leave you scratching your head and trying to figure out some stuff that's going to lead you somewhere where you shouldn't be at. It's bullshit. So, to answer the question, what do I think about the whole thing? And it's a good deal for somebody who's good at making deals. That's all it is. So Jay-Z will benefit from it, and his people will benefit from it. The NFL will benefit from it, because you guys, a lot of people, stop watching. Yeah, a lot of white folks stopped watching because they felt like, it's disrespect. A lot of black people stopped watching because they wanted Cap to get a job. And that's still something that's like, come on, not addressed. Like, I don't want the dude working for him no more. He should not be a quarterback, but at least offer him a job. At least give him a shot. I'd rather him not take it. He did settle. They haven't made the numbers public, but he did settle with the NFL for the whole issue of coercion. Him and Eric Reid settled and got money in the settlement. So they did get paid for him not being in. So you can look at that and say, well, I don't even know what the deal was or what the terms was, because Kaepernick is not speaking out saying, I should be this, I should be that. So the door, and I seen video of him still training, he might come back, who knows? So the door might still be open for him to come back and play, because he haven't been harping on it and he's still actually practicing. I don't know what the terms of the agreement was. Was it, something in there that said he can't come back? But I doubt it. The dude can play. He's better than a lot of these backups. As you can see, if you watch or if you bet on sports, you can see a lot of these backups suck. And he's needed on a lot of teams. So who knows? But the fact that he's not playing is still rubbing people, the wrong way. So we'll see what happens with that. But wanted to address the situation real quick. Definitely take advantage you're gonna regret it if you don't. Trust me, take advantage of the lifetime membership sale. This is it. I'm not gonna leave it up there too much longer. It will be down soon, and that will be the end of that. Definitely take advantage of the flash drive sale that comes with the lifetime membership. Take advantage of that. Flash drive sale is here for the weekend. Take advantage of the sales. I'm trying to do what I can to make it more affordable for people. So definitely take advantage of it, and I appreciate you guys' support. Definitely the timeline is open. Remember that, and definitely there's a lot of people that's engaged with Merkabah Academy. I love it. I love it. Hundreds of people that's online right now, and I appreciate you guys going there and making it one of the main places that you guys go to for social media. But also phone site people. If you only have a phone, it's working for the phone right now. So if you only have a phone, it is working for your phones right now. So definitely check it out. So I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch and support. See you guys next video.